Boy, I tell you, just when you think things couldn't get any more interesting, I was preparing to do the show for later on, and I came across the champion interview with Rosenberg Raw. Now, I knew this was going to happen because if you've seen the battle with Rosenberg and Craig Lamar versus Craig Lamar, Rosenberg was adamant about he was persistent on trying to get Bill in the ring. You feel me? And we've seen this saga between Bill and Rosenberg. You feel me? From a long time ago. You know, Rosenberg. I know. I don't know what's the real story, but I know Bill Collector through Rosenberg. You feel me? So we gonna get into this video, man. I want to break this video down because, man, Rosenberg talking real spicy, man. Rosenberg talking, man. He talking trash. He talking trash, man. He had me cracking up, man. So let's do it together, people. Let's get into it. Champion. Salute the champion too.
We spoken to Bill numerous of times over the years. Since
over the years, wow.
Yeah, this isn't the first time we tried to get ARP to do the battle. There was a little momentum. There was momentum behind it back in the day. You know, this has been going on for about
I know.
over half a decade.
Yeah.
This battle hasn't happened. To me, we're in the era where we're starving for big matchups. And we're in the era where storylines make the matchups.
Right. Yes.
And we got a golden one right here.
Yeah.
So why ain't it happening? Because I'm sitting here telling you. I'm sitting here telling you that I'm ready to battle.
I will.
Why ain't it happening? The same thing. Nothing happens in this generation, at least. Because you got a lot of dudes out here, and Rosenberg is going to explain it. You have a lot of guys out here, man, that behind the scenes act a certain type of way. And as I told y'all, man, get in front of these cameras and they act like totally different people, But let's continue.
That's
I don't
right.
You got the bag.
Did I beat Rex?
Yeah.
Did he beat Rex?
No. Not in my opinion.
Yeah.
No offense to Bill.
Yeah, I edged Rex. I edged Rex. Now, without
the first
going into the particulars,
there you go.
you only good as your last fight.
Yeah.
W is a W, a loss is a loss.
Okay.
What leg would he have to stand on and say, I don't want to battle Rosenberg?
Well, he did
Have an argument
with DNA at lockdown, the Philly card.
which was okay.
He's really good in the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
3 rounds in a battle.
okay.
Here's what I won't get caught up in doing, is trying to take away anything from Bill.
Yeah. Okay.
Hell of a comeback since the punch.
Yeah.
Hell of a comeback.
Since the punch, wow.
Hell of a comeback
That's
since
so
the punch. You know what I mean? So, and I'm glad he's got over.
Backhanded.
Yeah, I'm glad he's got over. Yeah, I'm glad.
I mean, compliment.
Yeah. No. And I'm glad he's got over that. You know what I mean? But Bill has me blocked on Twitter. Yeah, he has me blocked. Second move. He's got me. But we do that to the.
Well, wait a minute. I got to cut you off here. I have to because I've seen people. You called him out in the Craig battle.
Yes.
And there were tweets about it, and he responded. And I never want to take the place of speaking for somebody, but what I will say is what he tweeted, and what he tweeted was basically he doesn't want to get into a battle with you until y'all have a sit down regarding some other situations.
Oh, a sit down. We have cheers
Like
right
there's
here.
So let's get the exclusive on champion right now.
We have cheers right here.
I mean,
Hold on, before we get into that, I brought something for Black.
Okay.
I almost forgot. I got to take this walk from.
You want to have a sit down, Bill?
Take this walk with me, shirt for it.
Yeah.
I brought 2. And I didn't know you would be here.
That's okay.
I didn't bring you one, but the champ will bring you a signed one next time he's here.
Okay.
You'll get an autographed one.
Okay.
The next time I come Black, I got you pick whatever color you want.
Rosenberg just said something, and I don't know if he was, alluding to champion of the year. But I want to ask the chat. I know ain't nobody really in here right now, but the people that's going to be watching and the viewers, is Rosenberg Raw in that discussion? Is he in that discussion for comeback player of the year and champion of the year? I'm pretty sure he's not, but they're saying he beat T-Rex, and I actually seen him battle Craig Lamar and win that battle. But to me personally, it wasn't what Rosenberg did, but it was what he did because he did do good. But it was more so what Craig Lamar wasn't able to do, and that's come fully prepared. Craig Lamar was actually dope, and this was my first time actually witnessing a Craig Lamar battle, but he couldn't stop choking. You feel me? And Rosenberg actually was one of the best Rosenberg Raw I ever seen. You feel me? Rosenberg Raws I ever seen since the actual Reed Dollars battle when they battled in Philly. That was the second time I seen Rosenberg in red form. At a time where Craig Lamar, if he didn't choke, he actually probably would have won that battle. But Rosenberg Raw, Dark Horse, Champion of the Year discussion.
Also, y'all can get these at frozenberg.com. You know what I mean? All the merch there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, good brother. But yeah, there's no Biggie exclusive on that one. There's no real beef between me and Bill Collector.
You feel that way? I'm about to say because I talked to Bill.
I'm about to tell you.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk about it.
How about this? How long you know Bill?
Well, we formed a relationship. I say about a year.
Okay,
about a year.
All right, we know Bill for.
So you don't really know Bill. Okay, let's see what Frozenberg gonna say.
Over a decade.
Okay.
If not, maybe longer. We both grew up in the same neighborhood.
Right. True Stories Radio, that interview right there was like over 10 years ago, I think, right?
Okay. Close.
So that was so there's actual visual proof.
Yeah. Sure, right? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was definitely damn near. Yeah. Right. So yeah. So that's the when he just showed when we got first introduced.
Yeah.
There's no real beef. And what Bill Collector is trying to do is he don't want the battle.
Okay.
He don't want the battle, he's scared of the battle. And he's trying to create a narrative to make it seem like we have something personal going on.
Okay.
Don't that sound mighty familiar, people? Sounds mighty familiar. Let's continue. But I'm just saying that, just to show y'all, man, you feel me? This shit happens on a grander scale as well. This ain't just me talking.
Make it seem like I don't want to battle unless we hatch out this what we do. I'll beat the shit out of Bill and he knows that. This is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That don't make it worse because his tweets and what he gets on camera and says don't move me because I know if Bill was sitting where you were sitting right now, his temperature wouldn't be nothing like you say it is on Twitter.
But I like Bill. Bill said he with all things. I love that with all things.
Was he with all things when show hit him?
That was different. I'm talking about recently. Recently, when him and Wreckless was here.
So he not a
Hey, I don't be making people do this. Hold on. I don't be making nobody do this.
Black.
Oh, he said, was he with all things when show hit him? Oh, man. That's a good point.
I don't know what's in the air and shit. I don't make nobody do this, man. You're not about to get at me again. You're not about to get at me in the comment section again this time. We're not doing that.
Go ahead.
We're not doing that.
So he's not a bitch no more.
Oh,
that was there. That was there.
What is the best kept?
Oh, man. Bill, a bitch nigga and disrespectful stupid nigga. If it wasn't for Raw, then what? Mr. 5-Star Marriott in the building. What's up with you? 5-Star Marriott. Smash that like button, people. Oh, man. Rosenberg talking reckless, huh, people? He talking reckless. Thank y'all for coming through, man. I see some people up there in the chat and stuff like that. It's all good, though. Let's get back to it.
From what I know.
In the year that you've known him.
Right. There we go.
We confirmed that he's known him for a year.
Right. I've been a fan, but I mean, we've actually built the relationship.
Gotcha.
Over the past year.
You bought that shit he did with Rex. You thought that was authentic.
I mean, I just felt like, I you know what I mean? And good equipment here.
Look at Anwar trying to make excuses and shit. Look at Anwar. Only knowing that man for a year, man. Same shit people trying to do with Cassidy. Never even met that man. Never even met Cassidy. Niggas making excuses. He only known Bill Collector for a year. You don't know that nigga, man. You don't know him from a can of paint. You feel me? Rosenberg said, man, I know him over a decade long. So how the hell, like in reality, like example, how you gonna tell Jag how Cassidy is? What type of person Cassidy is? Somebody Cassidy been attached to for over a decade or so. How you gonna tell Rosenberg about Bill anything about Bill Collector? And these niggas been attached to the hip, pause, for over a decade, man. You only knew him for a year long. You feel me? Niggas gotta stop that shit, man. Ronnie Hicks in the building, 5-star Marriott. Then nobody would ever heard of a Bill. Shaking my head. He should show respect. But see, 5-star, man, that's a recurring theme. It seems to be a recurring theme in this generation, man. Where, guys don't like to pay homage. I told you, it's that thing from the beginning. It's something about people not wanting to feel like, or not wanting to let the world know that they had help. They don't want that people know that they help. They want to present it to the people, that they've knew how to do what they know how to do, whatever it is they knew how to do from the beginning. They need it. They need no help. They need any help. You feel me? And to me, the shit is mad corny, but we seeing it again with Bill Collector and Rosenberg Raw. You feel me? Bill Collector is gonna walk around, but see, the difference in this situation is everybody know the impact that Rosenberg Raw had on Bill Collector. You feel me? I ain't even knew about Bill Collector until Rosenberg Raw introduced him. So it is what it is with that one. But Rosenberg he talking spicy, people. He talking reckless. You feel me? Y'all want to see this battle, man? I want to see them get in the ring. This is what we need, man. We need these kind of battles. Everyone in the world, 5-star Marriott, everyone in the world needs help at some point. That's why when you're being humbled, comes into play and respect. Yeah. But, that seems to come a dime a dozen in this day and age, this day and time. You feel me? People ain't got no respect. People ain't got no morals, no rules, no integrity, no nothing. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I can relate. I can relate to Rosenberg, man. I can relate to him in a huge way. But he talking reckless. I want to see this battle. Cassidy, I believe Cassidy kind of exposed that with Bill Collector before his battle with Arsenal. It takes a real man to admit it, too. Yeah, it does. It does. You feel me? And this is what these guys don't understand. It's just exactly what you said, a real man. How can you claim that you're a real man when you ain't doing real men shit? You feel me? You ain't doing what real men do. You feel me? So it's crazy.
Yeah, I felt like, when it got to that temperature, he said he was with all things. Put it this way, I have no reason to not believe that he wasn't with all things at that.
Well, you don't have no reason to believe anything, Anwar. You have no reason to believe anything because, like you said, you only known him for less than a year. So you're talking to somebody that has known Bill Collector, a good portion of his life. You feel me? Like that, those type of things, you just shut up and listen and don't be so quick to talk. That's just like you in class and the teacher asks a question and you got your hands raised before you even know what the question is. You feel me? So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like you just said, you only knew that man for a year. You feel me? Not even a year. And you talking to a guy that has known Bill over a decade. Listen, shut up and listen. That's our problem. We think we got all the damn answers and we don't. You feel me? Like, not to piggyback off that, but that was the big issue in the real BRC. Everyone think they has the answers. But people are still low-key searching for the answers. You know, it's okay. It's okay to admit that you're not perfect because imperfection is what creates perfection. You know, you have to be imperfect. You have to admit your flaws for you to get close to perfect. You know, and that's what a lot of people don't want to do. Like you said, Fast Star takes a real man, you know, but truth of the matter is a lot of these people claim that they are, but they not really in reality. You know, but
At that point in time. As far as the show stuff, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I can't speak on that.
Punks fight punks. That's what they do. Punks fight punks.
Okay.
Rex is a punk. So was Bill.
oh my goodness.
So I wasn't impressed by that. And I thought that shit was off of the camera. There was cameras rolling. And if he was really about what you said he was about, and he was as angry. he was as angry. He was as angry. He was as angry as he was as angry as he appeared. When he got out the studio, he could have handled his business. Ain't nothing happened. We know that.
Hey, wouldn't you love to see this face off right here? I'd love to see a Rosenberg Raw versus Bill Collector face off. Oh my goodness. Oh man. YMF Cassidy Slave Piper Boy Williams in the building. Salute to you. Smash the like button. Thank y'all for stopping through. Hey, YMF Cassidy Slave Piper Boy Williams. What you think about that, man? Rosenberg versus Bill Collector. Long time coming? Well, you ain't interested. What y'all think about that, chat? Rosenberg Raw versus Bill Collector. Is it about time or you're not interested? Smash that like button. All I know is Rosenberg talking reckless. He talking greasy, people. You feel me? He talking, as they say in Philly, he talking real spicy. You feel me? In DC, we say reckless. He talking reckless, man. He want Bill, people.
Know that. There's no.
I did learn about separately.
Oh, yo.
I don't know what he knows.
Right. Yeah. So what I.
YMF Cassidy Slave Piper Boy Williams said Raw 30 Bill is okay. Yeah. I got Raw in that battle. You know, I ain't a big Bill Collector fan. I just feel like he's just like the rest of them. Bill Collector, all hype, all gas, all performance, you know, and energy. That's it. You feel me? Like Bill ain't about to hurt a fly, man. He ain't about to bring whites to a Chinese wedding, man. You know, so we all know that, but it's funny that Rosenberg talking about it, man. You know, Rosenberg, man, he a funny dude, man. And we actually don't really get to see Rosenberg in his element like this. So it's kind of cool and it's funny at the same time, you know, but.
What I will say is there's no real beef between us. Like on
With all that
some.
being said,
Cause you just go.
weird way to put it.
Yeah. Like you a whole punk.
He's about to tweet all crazy now.
Yeah, he's gonna tweet. You heard that? Tweet. He's gonna tweet. How about this, Black? Let's do this. This how it's cool. Someone can fuck with you.
Yeah, okay.
Someone can fuck with you. Set up a face-off. You don't have to be a face-off.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I didn't know what was going.
Let's have a sit-down.
I'll do
No
it.
battle schedule, nothing. No battle schedule, nothing. Now, I don't want to bring no trouble to champion.
Yeah.
I don't bring no trouble. We're not promoting no violence.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't want to make that be the story.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But I'm trying to stress to y'all that this is how I feel about Bill. This is what I know Bill to be.
Okay.
So I can't let y'all be fooled into thinking that it's something it's not.
What I always tell y'all, with this situation revolving the real BRC, what did I tell y'all? You heard it from Rosenberg himself. I cannot let y'all be fooled. Y'all don't know what's going on behind the scenes, baby. I can't let y'all be fooled by what the perception is showing you, because that's what perception is, deception. You feel me? You know, looks can be deceiving, people, and so can people. You know, let me look at this. Rosenberg is built like a toddler, shaking my head. He isn't hard, and he's a white boy. I don't see how he's using the N word and gets a pass. Yeah. You know, but at the end of the day, that's on Champion. That ain't on Double R. Even though I'm playing it on here. It ain't on my show. If he was on here, I'd be like, cut that out. Cut that out, Rosenberg. You feel me? Or man, you gonna be beefing. Damn Bill. You come on here using that word, shit. Fuck Bill. This man you. Now man, you about to dance.
Okay.
This is all jokes aside.
Okay.
Me and Bill know each other well enough to this nigga ain't from New York. He is from Northtown. I got 610.
But ain't this funny though? Ain't this funny? You seen it with me as well. We're human. But ain't this funny how when you're close with somebody, it's like you'll fight everybody else if they fuck with Bill Collector. Talking about Rosenberg. I fought everybody else for saying something about YMF or Jersey or whatever. You feel me? You will fight everybody else for saying something about your homeboy or your girl. But isn't it funny how that switch go from on to off when you don't really fuck with them no more? Everything goes out the window. Everything goes out the window. Their business, all the secrets that were supposed to be secrets, go out the window. Go out the window, and people show how they truly felt. But Rosenberg, this seems to be a little bit more genuine. You feel me? He's looking for answers. You feel me? Same way that I did, but he's looking for answers. He's trying to figure out what type time Bill is on. And some dudes out there is just shiesty like that, man. I told y'all, a lot of dudes are just funny like that. You feel me? That's why us as people, we have to determine what is real and what is fake. Because we can't rely on people to be honest and keep it real with us. So we have to determine for ourselves. And it's just crazy. I was just thinking about it, man, because I've been accused of doing it. We all have. We're human, but it's funny how you go from not letting nobody disrespect the person that you care about to you actually doing everything you wanted everybody else not to do. It's crazy. It's crazy.
On my hand.
Okay.
It ain't hard to fucking bump it.
And another thing, this is going to be a crazy battle. If they were to battle, actually get it on in the ring, this will be a crazy battle. You seen what happened with Mav Hoffa and Hollow the Don. You feel me? Like, these are the battles we want to see. Those grudge matches. Those, man, I can't stand you. I never could stand. I never did like you. I never did fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? These are those matches where, in this case, this is more like a Hollow and Mav type thing, where it's like we used to be super tight, but somewhere in between, one of us or both of us were acting a little funny, a little shiesty. You feel me? Rosenberg want answers, and Bill Collector like, man, you ain't got answers from me, so you started acting reckless. Like, why you acting reckless? I got stuff I got to do. And Rosenberg is like, man, you wasn't doing all that at first when we was cool. You feel me? It's crazy. Like, this shit, it's crazy how niggas can go from being like this, to just, man, nah, fuck you. Use this, use that. Your mother is this, your father is that. Like, it's crazy. Smash the like button. Fred the Jig in the building, my brother. We gonna cook today, Fred. We gotta get Battle Truth, man. Also, check out them polls, man. The polls is out there. The polls is out there, people. Also, subscribe to Fred the Jig, man. We gonna be working. We gonna be a great tandem. We gonna be the real BRC version of Vada Fly. And what's the other boy name? The one that be with Vada Fly. We gonna be the real BRC version of that. We gonna try to dish out some great content. Also, if you ain't getting my notifications, just know every day, at least Monday through Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be going live. So if you don't receive notifications, just know at 8:30 or somewhere around that time, Retro is going live. So it is what it is. Salute to the chat. Fred the Jig in the building. Demolished Beats. My brother's in the building. Tiger 25. NYC Brooklyn in the building. YMF Cassidy Slave Piper Boy. You a trip. Is in the building. Mr. 5 Star was the first one in the building. Marriott. Ronnie Hicks was the second one in the building, I believe. Salute. Let's get back to this, man, so we can finish it all, so we can get ready for the night show.
Bump into each other or see each other.
Okay.
I can pull up messages and show you me sending Bill my number. You'll call me.
Okay.
Is it a problem? When he canceled the show out battle, I exposed him. He tweeted a day after my daughter died. Rest in peace to his daughter. I got my kids.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no disrespect. But he said I tweeted a day after she passed and made some ignorant comments about it.
Okay.
How he was a bad look for our hometown.
Okay.
One thing I want to say too as well, man. It sounds mighty familiar too, don't it? About the messages and stuff, and no responses to the messages. One thing I want to say too, us as people, and I'm not just saying it to the people in the chat, but the people that's gonna be listening later. We have to do a better job, man, of like finding out stuff on our own, and not believing and taking what people say with a grain of salt. You feel me? Even if you have, I think the problem is we get emotionally attached to a certain individual, and we feel like everything they say is absolutely correct. Even shit, especially those kind of people, the people that you feel like seems too good to be true, should be the main ones you should be checking up on, doing your homework on. You feel me? Because they might be selling you a dream, and you'll never know it. You feel me? But it's just crazy though. How Rosenberg is talking about this situation with bill collector, and I was just talking about this a few days ago.
That's why he didn't want me on the card versus Hitman versus show off.
Hold on, I got messages. Exactly, Fred. Okay, Sup Retro, Demolished Beats. Ronnie Hicks. Okay, y'all talking.
Excuse me. Well, show off is the nigga that hit him. Show off.
Yeah.
So, and that was really it. That was a mistake. I wasn't trying to be funny.
I got you. Right.
And it was 6 months after. There was 6 months, and that I made that comment. It wasn't a day. How the fuck do you mistake a day for 6 months? So at that point, I said, "There go Bill being Bill again, trying to create a fake ass narrative, so we don't got a battle." You understand what I'm saying? And I thought that was bullshit, man. He's just been doing this shit for years. You know what I mean?
With all that being said, I do think it's a matchup that the
Ain't that crazy? It sound absolutely similar to what I was saying a few days ago about a certain individual. You feel me? And he just said something that was key. He said this has been going on for years. So he's talking about even when they was cool, this was going on. You feel me? They probably was like, typical people shit, man. This is what we go through every day. We human. But I'm just showing y'all, just to show y'all, like, man, like, this is real, man. This is real. Man, don't believe everything people tell you, man. Don't believe everything people tell you. When people tell, like, I don't really believe people to the point to where as though somebody could tell me it's raining outside and I still gotta go check. You feel me? I still gotta go check and see, man. I don't believe too many people. And when I do trust people,
that the fans want to see.
Oh, I definitely. Yeah. When you called
I
out,
brought him in the game.
Oh,
Noise didn't discover him.
oh God.
Let me tell you what Bill Collector was. When I met Bill Collector, he was battling in shitty fucking barbershops. Still was hot.
Yeah.
Everybody that I was running around with, rest in peace, Tech. I used to run around with a dude named DJ Big Philly. We discovered Tech now.
Yeah. Okay. No.
What Bill? I was gonna say Bill. Damn, he got me saying Bill. But them who got me crying. what he doing right now in the Bill Collector, Rosenberg, man, he's sunning Bill Collector. He letting Bill Collector know that this is why we gotta get these type of battles, man. These are those slick little battles, man, that we think ain't gonna be nothing because we so used to hearing the big names and stuff like that. You know, in the big matchups, that this can be a potential gem right here. You know, this could be a potential classic that, you know, blow right past us. And then we finally look at it and you like, dang, how I missed this one? You'd have missed the whole moment. It's this battle could be good, man. I could tell by the history, Rosenberg and Bill Collector, and I could tell by the way Rosenberg is talking. We already know how Bill Collector go. You feel me? Whether he fake or whether he real, we know how Bill Collector go. Bill Collector gonna always entertain. You feel me? And apparently Rosenberg, you know, got a little bit of jokes up in him as well. You know, this gonna be a great one, man. I like to see this face off right here though. I want to see this face off.
No about
When Tech Nine graduated from the local battles and got into the Lions Den and got into the URL, he stopped doing battles with DJ Big Philly, the dude who put him on.
Okay.
DJ Big Philly was running around with a dude named Major Lee this time. A bunch of dudes trying to re-find another cat,
Right.
like Tech.
Okay.
Found us. We ended up going to Block City very quick.
Ozzy Roo, shout out to Ozzy Roo.
All right. I did one battle with Speed Dial, and Norbs called me. I was the first PG they ever picked.
Okay.
The first PG.
I remember you on Rex talking about that. So go ahead.
All right. They didn't know who Bill was. I told him, I said, Tom Bond, remember JC? That Tom Bond. That was my dude. I brought him in. And so.
You know what Rosenberg is doing right now? And this is why it's always good to have people around to be able to confirm all that. You feel me? And that's what I'm missing. I'm missing people around to be able to confirm it, that know about these type of things. Well, I have y'all, you know, but I like what he's doing. You know, he's taking them back down memory lane just to let them know, like, I ain't gonna just say it. And that's why I always tell people when they come on here, don't just throw shit out there. You know, back up your facts. Back up what you're trying to say. You know, because they can't be facts if you ain't backing it up. You know, you gotta take us back down memory lane. So you basically breaking it down. And what's the name? Anwar and Jay Black is confirming it. Like, yeah, I remember that person. I remember that. So that means it's real. That means everything he's saying up until this point is actual facts. You feel me? But he's trying to paint the picture just to show people, like, man, Bill wouldn't be nothing about without Rosenberg Raw. You feel me? Like, but to everybody else that don't know, Bill is a self-made, self-paid nigga. You feel me? See how people can easily be, you know, but if you don't know, you don't know. But that's why it's always good, you know, to hear from somebody else. But see, what people like Bill try to do is they try to distance themselves away from people like Rosenberg, because somebody like Rosenberg is responsible for Bill being who he is, and he know all of it. He sounds a little jealous of Bill Collector. No, he doesn't come off that way. If he is, he doesn't come off that way. You know, and yeah, but if he does, he doesn't come off that way to me. He just want answers. He want answers. Like, what could he be jealous of though? Tiger at 25, NYC Brooklyn. What could Rosenberg be jealous of Bill? There's another one of those situations where, you know, I'm asking a question, right? And you can't just throw things out there. You have to actually back up what you're saying. You know? Will NYC answer the question, or will he hide behind the question? Bill Collector has been on a little run, but Rosenberg said he's responsible for Bill even existing in this battle culture. You know, and he's out passing out T-shirts. We know Rosenberg. Rosenberg just had a battle with Rex. You feel me? Just had a battle with Craig Lamar. So You know, his pockets ain't looking like they hurting by a long shot. So you feel me? You gotta back up what you say. You gotta back up what you say. What I get from Rosenberg is he just want answers. You know, he feel like Bill has been doing a lot of outlandish shit, and you know he hasn't been explaining himself. He's been avoiding them and avoiding them. You know, same thing I was saying a few days ago. You know, but what do I know? I'm just double R.
And so was Bill.
Okay.
Bill had to battle my cousin to get into that DJ Big Philly scene that we were doing.
Okay.
I reached out to Bill, told him what we was doing. We had already did about 3 or 4 local battles. I'll try to keep this quick. We was already doing about 3 or 4 local battles around the way with DJ Big Philly. Some dude told me about Bill Collector. He was local. I knew who he was, just didn't know him super duper personally. You understand what I'm saying? So I reached out to him. He fleed me. Nah, I'm not battling. I'm making music.
Okay.
About 12 years ago. We did the next battle. He seen it, called me back. Yo, I didn't know that's what y'all was doing. That's fire. I wanted to rock. Now I fleed him.
Okay.
We ain't talked for a little bit. He hit me back up. I said, you know what? Instead of just making you be on our team, you got to battle somebody that's already doing what we doing.
Okay.
He battled one of my cousins named Cash Capone. You can look him up. He's still battling to this day.
Okay.
And he did good.
Okay.
And then he was rocking with us.
All right.
So when Norbs grabbed me, that's how he got on. I took him with me from there to Block City. When we got picked by Norbs, I told him, I said, yo, go check Bill out. Check Bill out. He liked him. Called me back. Yeah, we'll bring him on too.
Okay.
Me and Bill had PGs on the same day. My PG ended up getting canceled. His happened.
You battled in the city.
He battled in the city. I was supposed to battle Destro Dollar.
That's no doubt.
He didn't show up. No showed me.
Okay.
So Bill Battle came out first. It looked like he came out first. And I brought Bill on. And I never had to put that out there because
That's how the truth is supposed to line up, people. That's how the truth and actual fact is supposed to line up. You're supposed to have people around you, or at least somebody that know a little bit, an inkling of what actually went on. You feel me? Like, it wasn't nobody in this situation with Rosenberg that was like, nah, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know, you know, or just was just like, they're like, okay, just listening. They was like, yeah. And they was able to say what it was before he was able to say it. That's how you know it's real, man. You feel me? Like NYC, you know, that's why I asked you the question about how does he sound jealous? You feel me? He just sound like somebody that is trying to let people know, in case they didn't know. He said that at the beginning of the video, who the real bill collector is. Just in case bill collector try to get out here and try to say some shit, tell his side of the story. You feel me? That way the people can determine which is which and what is what and who is who and what is true and what is not. You know? But I'm gonna leave it right there, man. This your boy Double R. Shouts out to the real BRC, the real battle rap community. Hit that like button, spread the word, subscribe to the channel, feel free. You know, thank y'all. 8:30, we're gonna do the 8:30 show with me and the big bro, Fred the Jig. So stay tuned for that one. I'll holler.